Previously on I'd Lather Be Shaving.
Let's see how you like it.
I'll never know the awesome surprises that happen in season 2.
That's terrible. What did it do?
Oh, I can't feel anything.
Is that Santa's boots?
Is that your hand?
No. Thanks, Santa. Oh, man. I'm so happy to be here.
I am so happy you're here to see this. I'm about to test 643 twinkle lights. I've been here for hours. I can barely feel my fingertips at this point.
Well, it looks really good.
Dude, you're gonna absolutely flippin' love this.
All right, let's see it.
Okay. Drum roll, please. That's... Come on, try it again.
I can't. I'm not very
Drum
good.
roll, jeez.
All right,
You're like a
fine.
child. Joy to the world.
What happened?
Nothing happened.
Wait.
I've checked each one of these twinkle lights.
Did you check the master switch?
The master switch?
The master switch.
We have a master switch?
There's a master switch. Oh, looks great.
Victorious!
Nice job.
Thank you. And what are you wearing?
I'm wearing my caroling outfit because we're going Christmas caroling.
Oh, I said
you know?
Carol, Christmas Carol, the Christmas Carol.
I thought it was more like Jingle Bells.
You were supposed to be
Jingle
Tiny
Bells.
Tim for the sheer irony.
Tiny Tim? Oh my god. Wait, what is that? Is that a bottle of high karate up there?
Yeah.
Why?
Because mistletoe only wishes it was high karate.
Alright, cut it out.
Anyway, folks, and Uncle Joey, we are back for our very special
Christmas special.
Yes, a special, if you will. We'll be doing all things classic Christmas sets, be them Gillette, be them aftershaves, be them stocking stuffer tips.
We're going to
tricks,
talk
and
about
hacks.
the history of Christmas and how shaving and how they went together like a mistletoe.
Chocolate and peanut butter. Oh.
Candy stripes on a candy cane?
And a very special giveaway today, folks. All this and more
On today's episode
of I'd Lather Be Shaving.
Shaving!
And we're back! I'm Douglas Smythe from Phoenix Shaving, and with me,
Matt Pisarcik, Razor Emporium.
Again, like a child. Today, folks, we are going to be talking about, well, what you see before you. And what you see before you is some classic vintage kits. That's right, folks. What I also like to collect, aside from razors from around the world and so on and so forth, is vintage aftershaves. A lot of you know this already, but a lot of you don't know that I also collect complete gift kits, too, of the past.
Hold on. You are rushing way ahead. We need a little foreplay first.
What's that?
I think that we need to state the obvious that Christmas was always a special time for manufacturers in the shaving world to put out very cool items.
Okay, you want to wrap on that for a little bit?
So,
Riff, rap?
well, just like, you know. But,
Okay,
you know,
yeah. Christmas in general for many products.
Yeah, oh yeah. It was always a time to put out special things, new items, better packaged, better presented. Some cases with Gillette, like their deluxe models always came out at Christmas time.
It's true.
Yeah.
They definitely tried to combine, like Schick.
Like Schick.
Schick actually, their packaging was an ornament that you could hang on the tree. So when Dad woke up in the morning, he would see one of his presents hanging right on the
Hey
tree.
Dad, you need to shave. You look like a bum.
And he's like, who are you? You're not even my kid. Anyways, so yes. Is that enough? Can we hop into it yet? Or?
And go.
Well, some classics right here. You know, I grew up, you know, shopping for my dad, as most of us do, and not for my dad, but for your dad. And but I was shopping. Well, never mind.
I was with your mom.
Old Spice, the day you were born. From conception on. No, but I can't do this now. I'm mad. Yeah.
Keep on going. No, just keep on going.
Regardless, none of that really happened. And what am I talking about?
No, you're talking
Old Spice.
Yeah.
This is the classic. You walk into the CVS when you're a child or wherever you shopped, and you'd always see something like this. And this is a classic, you can tell it's been under my sink, gift set of Old Spice. This one came out in the late 90s, however, and this would contain an aftershave and
Now,
the
is
cologne.
this the original
No,
formula?
this is not the. This is right when the Sheldon, when they stopped doing the Sheldon.
Okay,
formula.
so this is a P&G formula.
Yes.
Okay.
So, but still, I know, it's not the same, but it is still very collectible.
Yes.
Especially in the complete set. Same thing with Aqua Velva. This one, as you can see, it almost looks like a greeting card on the front of it,
Oh, I like
and it
that.
opens up like a greeting card. Open it up.
Oh.
So you can actually.
Of them all.
So you can sign. Simple as you get the card and the box.
But what do you put? Like Doug of them all, Matt? Like what exactly do you put there?
Actually,
it just says of them all.
Well, it says seasoned greetings to the greatest of them all. Dad of them all, John of them all.
I was like, wow, like this doesn't make a lot of sense.
So yes, very collectible, folks, and
I like it.
yeah, I really. People were buying these, and most people just
Threw
stuck them
them
under their sink. Or, no, I mean these are the reason why there's still so many around.
Oh.
I don't think it's very rare, is what I'm saying. I think you see a lot of gift kits still online.
Sure.
This you can see the price. The original price is still there for $1.50 or $1.49.
I'll
but
take
I
it.
think Dad, it's like the ugly socks or ties you gave him,
Right.
stuck them in the closet, never used them. I think the same thing with Aqua Velva or Old Spice, depending on who. I mean, I would have used it. You?
Yeah. I got
Some people, it's a little pedestrian. They stuck it in the sink. Anyways, it survived, and so these out there and super fun to collect.
Funny enough, and I think at every Christmas I've gotten some kind of aftershave cologne set since I was like a teenager.
Yeah, I have too.
Like I think parents, that's one of the things they're like, oh, I have a 15-year-old son or 18-year-old son. Like, what am I supposed to get him? I don't know what he's into, his music, his clothes, but I know.
Or they remember that one aftershave you were using 5 years ago,
Right,
and they
like-
still buy the same one even though you've moved on since then.
Honey, do you still like Stetson? And you're like, yeah.
But I used to get Woodland from Bath and Body Works. Like that was my thing for like a hot minute when I was like 15.
Right.
But that's what my family for some reason remembers. So every year I used to get
Bath and
another
Body
bottle. And I stopped wearing this stuff years ago. Just now I had the heart to tell them. So someday someone somewhere is going to end up with a vintage bottle of my Woodland.
Wow, wouldn't you be the lucky girl?
Or guy. Seaforth is another classic one. Look at this. This is a really
I dig
cool
it. Why
kit.
is it like
Because
perfect?
you get everything. You get the cologne, the lotion, and the talc. Why is it perfect? So you
Does
can break
does
it off
put
if you want to get cheap and give one to different people. But
Did you put your lotion in the basket?
mixing metaphors. Anyways, so yeah, Seaforth, they were known.
There may be eggnog in this mug.
It's a wassail, I assure you. You want a cinnamon stick? Anyways, but yeah, Seaforth was known for its stoneware, actually.
I dig
So it's
this.
interesting to see them in glass bottles. This is kind of something different for them. So it's very. They're empty, however, but very.
But you can still get
collectible.
like the
Oh yeah. This look at it still has the talc. It's snowing. Smell that.
Yeah, very,
So yeah,
very
the talc.
talky.
Talc. I don't know if I'd use it. In fact, I probably wouldn't.
Achoo!
And that's whoever got this kit didn't use it. But good stuff. Super collectible. Super fun. And again, you can still find this. Typically, you will find it for a good price in a complete set still. But Seaforth is really, it's an interesting one. If you can find any of the ceramic or stoneware ones, you're doing well and at a good price. They are kind of rare. I don't know. For some reason, Seaforth is just, they didn't age well, I don't think, the stoneware. Like, you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
you're
no,
always-
I have some of the shaving mugs we've sold before.
Oh, the shaving mugs are
Yeah.
awesome. However, the decals on the shaving mugs, they typically
they fade away.
They fade away or they get dirty around the edges. But if you find one in nice condition, pick it up because the nice ones are in excellent condition, are really rare. I find, anyways. Here we have another one. This is Williams. So this is almost like a Valentine's Day type feel. You know,
Yeah,
you get
that's
the big
really
box.
nice.
However, it didn't contain chocolate. This and you're gonna have to forgive me. I broke this set up. I didn't break it up. I just left some pieces elsewhere. But this kit came with talc.
How dare you?
I know. A bottle of aftershave and a tube of shaving soap.
Brushless shaving soap.
To tell you the truth, I actually thought this stuff was here, and it's not. But this, I just wanted to show you how this was being sold back in the day.
No,
so,
it's really nice. I like the presentation.
You know, so yeah, if you need to buy something for your dad back in the day, this will cost you $5.
Yeah, and like
you just sign your name on it.
shopping's done.
Yeah, exactly. Boom.
It's pretty much already wrapped too. I mean, just give it like that.
Here's another thing that was a gifty kit. It would came at Old Spice playing cards. This would come with a bottle of aftershave. Or you could, I think it was points you could save up and win these as well.
Like cigarettes.
Like just like cigarettes. And they're made in Belgium.
Ooh.
Like an ace. So that is a cool little kit.
But hold on, did you bring the spoons?
Oh, I brought the spoons. Check this out.
Now
folks.
I've been doing Old
Research?
Spice. No, I've been doing Old Spice collectibles almost as long as I've done Gillette collectibles, and this is something I've never seen before. I think Doug has the only set in existence.
Spoons.
Silver bells.
Silver bells. Silver spoons.
You had a silver spoon in your mouth. So
Ricky.
exactly, what are these for? They're Reliant stainless steel, yeah.
Or sugar, maybe?
Yeah.
One lump or two.
But not aftershave. Like that'd be a lot of aftershave.
I almost, I'm tempted to get one of those spoon display things like that.
You should.
I should.
A little ship.
I don't want to go there.
Hold
I don't
on.
want to start. Or then
It
I'll
should-
start with thimbles after that. Where does it end, Matt?
Lighthouses, cows. Thanks, Mom. So anywho, I think this was made for the kitchen. Do you think it's like a corporate gift or
I
something?
think it was a corporate gift for their salespeople.
Schulten.
Yeah. I think this is something they actually handed out at a banquet or something like that for their salespeople.
But were spoons a gift? You'd be like, wow, I got a set of spoons this year for my boss. Like, is that a thing?
It might have been for their
If
wives.
that's a thing, please tell us.
Yes.
If you have experience in the spoon department.
We can only speculate with this one. This is just an oddity.
I mean, I hate to be spoon-fed this knowledge. But somebody, please tell us. Please.
Please change the subject. Okay, what do you got?
All right. So, as I said in our preamble, our foreplay of the
Not
show,
our foreplay, your foreplay.
of the show, that Christmas was always a special time for most consumer items, and specifically,
I think it's safe to say that Christmas is always a special time.
yes. But Gillette, as my brand that I love and adore, they had some awesome stuff at Christmas time, and we can go through a couple of these. So each one's going to come with a story of kind of where it comes from.
No, that's good, because I feel like mine was a little bit lacking. I kind of rushed
Well,
through it.
there's a lot about Doug that's lacking.
Like patience right now. Go on.
I have to say something else. But, okay, let's go in chronological order, my favorite way to go. So we'll start in 1934. So a lot of people have heard of the Gillette Aristocrat. And it's kind of like the Ford Taurus with F-150. It's a distinction of a razor class, more or less.
Oh, I like that.
But the Aristocrat came out in every era of Gillette razors. Old type, new improved, new. And this was the very first twist to open razor Gillette ever came out with, was the Aristocrat 1934. So it came out at Christmas time in this handsome gold plated case. Really cool set of instructions, and they kind of almost wanted you to know about the butterfly doors by having butterfly instructions that butterflied open.
They thought of everything.
Well, they are.
No, that's interesting. That's forethought. He's talking foreplay. I'm thinking forethought.
Okay, that's cool.
The way it interfaces with the instructions.
Yeah.
I think that's well thought out.
But if you guys have seen one of these out there, it's got that classic barber pole style handle. It's gold plated.
Yeah.
Now, truth be told, this is the first version of twist to open technology from Gillette. It's not the best. Many people complain that the doors don't open evenly or it gets kind of pinched. Well, they perfected the design later on with like super speeds and fat boys and stuff. But
oh, that's interesting how that
Christmas
works,
34.
too.
That's it. That was
It goes up.
Yep.
And then opens.
Yep. It's like camming action.
Yeah. It's like a camshaft.
Yep. So that's a really cool set that many people out there may have one, and now you know the story behind it. After Christmas, it never came out in this case again. It came out in just a plain black leather case. So if you have the plain leather case, that's sometime in 35, 36, 37, only Christmas 34 like this. Okay. Another really cool set that, moving on in chronological order, is this set from 1940, of the
His and hers.
The His and Hers set, Christmas 1940.
He was screwing me before this episode, saying, "Do you know the history of this one?" And he was only holding this one up, and it didn't. But now that he mentions it and shows them both together,
right? So the Milord and the Milady, and they have only for this year 1940 did they have this white case. Otherwise, they had a brown case. So this was kind of like a white elephant, white rhino. What do they call that? You know what I'm talking about.
White boy jive.
Anywho, so the Milord Milady look very much like a super speed, but you'll notice that there's a space down here on the handle, and also no end caps yet. So this is what I call Generation 2. It's also not notched yet, so it's not made for the dispenser. So this is 1940. If you've seen our episode at Pima Air and Space, we talked all about the dispenser. So very cool. And then, I mean, literally the exact same shaving head, just smaller handle as we talked about on our ladies episode. This kind of went away because later on they realized ladies actually need a longer handle than anything, not a milady.
Sure. Yeah, it's going for the dainty thing.
Right. But very cool set from 1940, Christmas.
Yeah, that is very cool. I did not know that they did that.
Yep.
And they were sold together?
No, they did have an ad showing both together.
Okay.
But no, they're just both available at the store at the same time.
Excellent. What else we got?
Okay, so chronological order, the next would be probably this set of the Super Speed Christmas set, gift set. So again, it's kind of like your Old Spice.
Yeah.
That it's ready to go, and a little dusty. Let's just dust that off. And this is actually, funny enough, given to me as a gift from a friend, but it's ready to go to and from. You'd write your stuff right on there. It's got the K34 cream, some blades, and a flare tip regular super speed. So we know that's from like 1955 or so. So very cool set.
Yeah, very. I mean, and this could have came together at some point.
It could have. Dad could have got both.
Yeah.
You could have got a razor set and an aftershave or whatever. Yeah. Okay. Now some more just themed items. And I'll tell the very brief story. I walked into an antique store years ago.
Man walks into an antique store.
And what happens?
Go on.
And it's the only. I was telling the crew earlier. It's the only time I've ever felt like a mini celebrity. I walked in and we had just been on.
There's nothing mini about this guy. Go on.
Thank you. We had just been featured on the cover of a local Arizona magazine that's meant for antiquing.
I remember that.
Antique Registrar. And
you were holding me.
No.
No.
And so I was out antiquing in the valley, and I walked in the store, and this guy said, "Razor guy, you're the razor guy. Have I got something for you?" And no joke, he pulls this out from behind the counter, and it's an entire gift set that's a Christmas tree with all of these Christmas-themed blades on them.
Was he holding on to them thinking that you were going to eventually walk in?
I don't know. I maybe just got him in. I don't know. But I bought the whole thing sight unseen, but it was just one of those stories where...
How much you pay for it, if you don't mind me asking?
I paid $60, I think, something like that. Yeah. I don't know if that's a good deal or a bad deal.
It's a good deal. This never happens to me.
Well, like I said, it was years ago, and I also tell people that antiquing has really changed in the last couple years. Now everyone's into wet shaving. Everyone's out looking for stuff. It used to be a lot easier to find stuff.
It's true.
And then that takes us to our next story. Sometimes you find the stuff, sometimes the stuff finds you. And this is another story that's absolutely 100% true. We had a customer that walked in our lobby here in Phoenix about 2 years ago out of the blue, and he just brought this mint condition set in, and we actually had the shipper box and everything down in the lobby, and just said he wanted us to have this. And I was flabbergasted. This is a mint condition Gillette toggle. Now the toggle came out at Christmas 1957, 58. I actually
57.
have the original copy of December 57.
Oh!
Esquire.
Sorry,
showing the toggle, which maybe you could find.
Reeks of mildew.
I should have totally had this already found.
And yeah.
Here we go. Anyhow, I'll continue the story.
I'll look while you
could try to find that. So this guy walks in, and he brings a set, and he tells us, he's like, "I worked at a grocery store here in Phoenix in 1960. I bought this set brand new for $10 in 1960, which would probably be like $75 or $85 today. And he said, I put it in my sock drawer and I never touched it again. In fact, I only opened it a few times." And he wanted us to have this because he knows we do a lot of education and videos and reaching out to people like you, and he just wanted that story to be kind of preserved forever. And this example, this amazing mint condition toggle that's never been used, never been touched, to be part of the Razor Emporium collection. So we're very grateful for that guy, and you know who you are out there. But anywho, that was a Christmas 1957 special.
And you actually, whether you meant to or not, you brought up something really cool here. Folks, if you see a magazine from 1957, like a men's magazine or whatnot, pick it up, because you might find some really cool wet shaving advertisements in there that you could frame and hang in your shave den.
Oh, there it is, page 78, Esquire 1957. You see the full page toggle, and it's in all of its glory.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, and
this is great.
Truth be told, if you've ever come to the lobby here at Razor Emporium, you see we have a lot of framed ads. I actually fell in love with Gillette's advertisement before I collected a single razor. I love it.
Yeah, it's really cool. And again, folks, if when you're at the antique shop, they might not have any safety razors, but they have old magazines such as Esquire or anything else that the magazines.
Saturday Evening Post,
yeah,
Collier's.
Look through them. You might find some really cool, rare ads that you won't find online. I haven't seen this one before.
Yeah.
So this is really cool.
And
this is something you could scan and do whatever you want with. I mean, this is great stuff. Really cool. What else you got?
That's it. I just brought some of the Christmas special stuff from Gillette. Yeah.
Oh, maybe we should move on to
stocking stuffers? Huh? Oh, what else do I get? I forgot. I skipped over chronological order. Well, I guess not 100%. It was 57. This is 58. So another kind of cool story. A lot of people have heard of the Gillette Fat Boy, of course, and a lot of people have seen a gold version of the Fat Boy, and they think that it's just a gold Fat Boy. They don't understand there was an entire other model called the Executive. Had really, really cool instructions. I can't get over that silver iridescent look to that instructions.
Silver and gold.
Seriously. It came out at Christmas, and this is
probably like dangerous to breathe in.
Probably.
This is the stuff they paint the original Tin Man with. I know the story.
But here's the razor, and again, you see the price tag. So the Fat Boy was selling for $1.95, but they actually introduced this model at Christmas time for $5, so almost 3 times the cost here, 2.5 times the cost. And it looks, again, very, very much like a Fat Boy, but if you look closely, glad I have my toggle here, it's the exact same handle pattern as a toggle. So if you see a Fat Boy out in the wild that kind of looks a little brassy or a little bit gold, look at the handle pattern. The Fat Boy has X's, the toggle and the Executive have squares. So you can look closely at those details if the handles are identical.
I almost feel like there was an Aristocrat with the same pattern on it as well.
There is.
Late 50s?
Early 60s, the Slim Aristocrat.
Yeah. Very cool. That's, very nice.
So, and just to show you the price difference, $5 for the Executive, $10 for the toggle. That's why that razor is like unreal. $10. That's a lot of money back in the day.
It's a lot of money these days. I just like the whistle in case you're coming to attack me in the parking lot. But, because that happens in wet shaving.
Get your mouth off my toggle.
Sorry.
Anywho, that's what I got, and I think the next segue is to do some stocking stuffers, because all this stuff is great, but what's going to go in your stocking this year?
What is going to go in your
Hopefully a toggle.
The thing is, we don't pack our own stockings, but, maybe you can play this segment or to your significant other for those last-minute ideas. Because you know what? People drop the ball when it's time to stuff stockings.
Or to take a note from
And I'm not going to take it anymore. Sorry, go on.
I was going to say, to take a note from the Christmas Story, the movie, where he opens the magazine to the Red Ryder rifle. So you just got to find Esquire 1957 and open to the toggle and leave it for your wife, and she'll get the hint.
And drink more Ovaltine.
Drink more Ovaltine. All right, so stocking stuffers. So it's Christmas time. Either you have someone you want to get into shaving, maybe your son, maybe your brother, cousin, boss. Maybe your wife is out looking for a great gift. How are you going to get them something that fits in a stocking? What are you going to get them?
This. Okay. Year after year, I have to open up freaking deodorant and everything else, and it's just socks. It's a waste of a stocking.
Lottery tickets. I got lottery tickets.
Lottery tickets. It's just like, it's so insincere. Don't drop the ball with the stocking, people. Let's give your wet shaver what he really wants.
Yeah. The goods. Give him the goods.
We brought the goods for you. And we're just going to run through this all really quick. What do you got, Matt? Since mine is bigger than yours.
Only on the table, Doug. So one of
Like in this lighting?
a great little gift set that we put in a lot of our kits is this gift set from Parasso. It's for travel, but I think it's a perfect way to also get people involved with wet shaving. I think
But will it fit in the sock?
Yeah, it'll fit in the sock.
Look at that.
It'll
Fits
fit in
in
the
the
sock,
sock.
yeah. So it comes with a little boar brush, some shaving soap, pre-shave, even aftershave balm, all for I think it's under $15. So it's a great bargain. Another awesome soap we bring in from Scotland, it only comes out at Christmas time, is Molten Myrtle from Essence of Scotland Gentleman's Groom Room. And this has a wonderful smell to it. Smell that.
It smells like cola almost.
It has a malt and myrtle smell to it. It has fragrance with bog myrtle, rosemary, natural honey, mixed spice,
Bog myrtle?
and single malt Scotch whiskey.
Bog myrtle's not a real thing.
Apparently it is if you're in Scotland. Are you in Scotland?
I
Didn't think so. So moving right along, another item from Parasso is this hot oil beard treatment kit. Again, will it fit in the stocking? Yes, it will. So if you have a beard or goatee or mustache, all the oils you need to treat your fur. Another cool thing from Parker, we love travel. I think travel and kind of going on the go, maybe going back home for Christmas. This is an airline friendly razor kit, so it comes with a great little 3-piece razor set and a telescopic handle. So, yep, this little travel doodad fits in the sock and is ready for shaving on the go. And last but not, oh no, I guess I have two more things. From Ezra Arthur, which is a partnering company here, they have this awesome stainless steel comb and leather little sheath. So this is another great item that fits in the stocking and is a great item to give for grooming. You can even use it, I guess, in your fur.
You could use it in your fur.
And from this jackass company, no, I was joking. No, Phoenix Artisan, this guy right here, Whiskey Stones. He wanted me to introduce these. We don't even carry them on our store, but
No, but you're a whiskey stone type of guy.
I do like Whiskey Stones.
I feel like I've spoken about these
Gall
before.
stones, bladder stones, really
All types of
kidney
stones. He makes his own.
Any kind of stones I like.
Yeah.
So I guess this would be great for a premium glass of whiskey without diluting it down.
And fits in the sock.
Fits in the sock.
Also, Matt, I'd like to give this to you. Merry Christmas.
This for me?
Yes. I think this too would make a perfect stocking stuffer.
What is it, Doug? I'm so excited. Oh, it's a compact.
No, it's a travel mirror. Open it up.
Oh, it's a travel mirror.
These things, I use these all around Central America.
How the hell do you open
It's
it?
really just not.
Oh, there it is.
What you do, I used to tie a string around it and hang it from a tree or a branch, something like that, and I could see as I was shaving. You're gonna just see the camera.
I like that.
Yeah, and
I
that's
thought
an
it was
old
like-
Williams, an old Williams ad on the on the cover there.
Ah, I dig it.
Yeah, perfect stocking stuffer. Fits in the sock.
Nice.
Okay, now let's see what we have here.
So you got a lot more than I do.
I do. Okay, so traditionally you get a bar of soap or some deodorant in your stocking. Let's try something that's a little more wet shaver themed. Magno. This is a popular company within the wet shaving world,
Not to be confused with mango.
or Magnum PI. This soap smells magical. I'm using it currently. I've been using it for probably about 2 months now. It just doesn't want to die.
I can smell the magic.
It's one of those oval shaped soaps, fits great in the pits, but it's something that he actually wants. So Magno. Pre-shave soap. This one is, well, this for me, it's a cube, but pre-shave soaps also fits in the sock. It's cheap, it's easy, it's something he wants. These are some serums that you would put on before you go to bed. Oh, 2 of them, huh? Sandalwood serums. It's for him, just something he'd wear overnight. Great for the skin, little small lines and bags under the eyes. Fits in the sock, and it's something he wants by a brand he wants. Marvis. All the wet shavers out there know and pine for Marvis toothpaste.
I've tried the cinnamon one before.
It's awesome stuff. They make really good stuff. And you can get it in all different shapes and sizes. I think I have a few here. Oh, here's another one too. Kuto. This is another...
So basically fancy deodorant, fancy toothpaste.
Yes, don't use that under your arms. And the fanciest of all, Theodent.
Wow.
This stuff is probably like $12 a box, but it's awesome stuff. It really is. And
You can be
with
the
Lady
end-
Godiva.
You can be the envy of everyone at the office. You tell them you're using
You take a
fancy-
picture of the toothpaste you're using.
I'm using fancy toothpaste.
And at the
people.
water cooler, you just flash that.
Yeah, you're in.
You like Flynn. Atomizer. This right here is a travel atomizer. So he
What'd you
gets.
call me?
He gets, his favorite aftershave. He can put it in this little bottle.
Who's this he?
He who must be named. Jonathan, for the sake of conversation. Regardless, he fills this up, puts it in his travel bag or his gym kit, whatever, and it's a little.
I think Jonathan likes this.
Jonathan does like it. It's an atomizer, man. It's a travel atomizer.
All right.
So he wants that, despite what Matt has to say about it. Arco.
That's a classic.
Arco. It's a cheap, classic shaving soap. It gets the job done.
Don't say cheap, say budget friendly.
Budget friendly, high value, and it's classic.
Yes. From
Fits
Turkey,
in the sock.
even though this is Christmas.
Do you know Jingle Bells was written for Thanksgiving?
That makes
Another
sense.
story for another time. Here's another special soap, and this I wanted to talk about this for a real quick second. This is from Serbia. It's called Pamira, and some of you have seen it in the forums. Some of you have not. If you know of any affordable, budget-friendly, cheap soaps around the world, leave them in the comments below. I'd be really interested in knowing what they are, because again, this is my new focus of my collection is getting all of them in it. So again, fits in here. It's very unique. It's something to put in his sock. Vintage stuff too.
I think I should be able to hold this.
You should.
During your segment.
You should. This is Rapid Shave Powder. Hasslinger. This is a coconut soap. Again, sock friendly. Bombs. After Bomb, another popular one in the forums.
Con.
Good day. Fits in the sock. Okay. Knots. You can get him some cheap shaving knots so he can finally get out of the bathroom and start working on something like putting together his own shaving brush. So you can get handles as well or knots. Doesn't matter. It fits in the sock.
We got a lot in the sock.
Pre-shave jelly also fits in the sock. Shampoo pucks. Shampoo and conditioner puck fits in the sock.
It's a shampoo and conditioner?
Look at this. I found this at the store the other day. This is for tea, typically. You'd put the tea bag in there, put it in the mug.
Wait, what'd you call me?
Stop. Fill it up with hot water, and it's supposed to steep in there. But you can also use this as a brush warmer. If you're a face latherer, in between lathering up, rather than putting your brush down on the counter, put it back in this. Have this filled up with hot water. Put it in here.
Steam.
The steam and the hot water will, transfer through the ceramic and keep your brush warm in between passes.
And moist. So it doesn't dry out.
Stay moist. Styptic pencil. This should be in everyone's kit. If it's not already, at least put it in the sock. Really cheap. He'll love it. Again, brushes. They make the perfect stock and stuff. They fit. They're just small. It's better than cheap deodorant. And again, a travel kit. Sample soaps. This little kit from Frugal Shaves, from Aaron at Frugal Shaves. And again, he's gonna love it. Fits right in the sock. For you vetiver freaks out there, you can find this on Amazon. I can't even tell you the name of it, but it's a vetiver sponge. It smells awesome. It's got vetiver roots in there. And it's great for in the shower and whatnot. Witch hazel. I love that Thayer's is putting out these witch hazels in these small bottles now. They're really cool and classic
That'll
looking.
still last forever.
And this will last forever. Fits in the sock. Deodorant. Why do Menon when you can do Phoenix shaving? Was that shameless?
Pretty much.
Yeah. But it fits in the sock. Mouthwash. Now this is by Marvis also.
Wash your mouth out.
Wash your mouth out. But no, it's soap. With mouthwash. Petite. Small. Enough to fit in the sock. These are aftershave, classic aftershave and cologne samples. You can get these at most, cologne
I've seen
aisles.
those.
Yeah, these are also, some of these are vintage, like Monceau Rochas. This is a cologne for the married man. I think was one of their advertisements back in the early 80s, I believe. But, so you can find these online too. So vintage ones, vintage samplers. I've seen some Avon ones too, Bravo, on eBay. You can get little sample packets of that. Fits in the sock, cool for the collection. Alum. This should be in everyone's kit if it's not already. Even if it is, for backup, get them a block of this, fits in the sock. Bakelite razors. Super affordable, super cheap, and fit in a sock. Again, if you're gonna do soaps, don't get them Dial. Don't get any of the Ivory. Get them some really cool stuff that all of us wet shavers know. Some brands that we know are is that Vents Drom. But you know what a sea salt soap. This stuff It's awesome. I love that. It's super refreshing. It smells of the seashore. People really dig that one. Here's another one. This is Pedra Pomes. And this is like a pumice soap. But really cool. Those in the wet shaving world know of it. But it's festive too, you know, so it's not your everyday soap. Mustache wax. If he has a mustache wax. It's small enough, fits in the sock. Travel shaving soap stick. Fits in the sock. Travel brush holder. It's a no-brainer and fits in the sock. Kind of.
The sock's getting pretty full.
Hey, Latoya. I'm almost done here. Latoya. Classic. Stuff smells magical. Classic travel shaving stick. And it has this cool little plastic case too. Fits in the sock. He's gonna love that. Beard oil. If he has a beard still, it's winter. You may be doing the beard. Beard oil, also really cheap. Blades. We can always use blades. Double-edged blades. You can get a pack of them. You can get an individual one.
Sample pack.
Whatever. Fits in the sock. Aftershave samples. Little vials of this. Fit in the sock. Is that it? Oh, wait. There's one more. And this is for you, Matt.
Another one for me?
Happy holidays.
Well, let's see what it is. It looks like a piece of cotton.
It is.
I think some people would call
Picked it
this
myself.
a shirt.
Yeah.
Let's see what it is. Does it say you, man? Pretty much. You, man.
And that's that, folks. Thank you for joining us for our holiday episode of... What are we?
I'd Lather Be Shaving, Christmas edition.
That's right. If you would like to enter our giveaway for...
This stocking.
A stocking. Maybe not this one.
No,
but
I think we should raffle off this stocking. All the that we put in it.
Yeah, we're going to be sending you a stocking. All we need you to do is like, subscribe, and comment below. And again, I'm really interested in soaps of the world. Pucks, though, not the tube stuff.
Yep.
What do you want to do now?
I think we should celebrate the winter solstice and holiday season with some good old-fashioned ice skating.
In Phoenix?
There's ice skating in Phoenix?
There's no ice skating in Phoenix.
Au contraire.
Ocon what?